Hello, let's start with the clay emboss. So in this case I'm going to start with the raster 2 vector tool. So the idea will be to get an image from the computer. In this case I select this image and I will extract the curves from the image. So raster 2 vector allow me to get the curves automatically from the image. Of course I can adjust a little bit some parameters like the smoothing and like preview. Just in some cases it can be useful. In this case it's exactly how I need, so I will move on. In this case I have the curves. I will use the gumball just to scale it down, so scale to the size I want to create my object. And once I have the scale I want to use, now I will start with my Emboss project. So the idea is to go to the I'm just checking all the curves, everything looks good, so I'm going to the Emboss, and the first step is always define the project settings. So I can set resolution, I can set the type, so we have different types. I will choose cap type flat, resolution, size. In this case I'm going just to make it enough, just bigger than the curves, no need to be so big. And once I have the project defined, I just click OK, and now we will need to define the emboss operations. So let's start with the first operation. I add a new operation and I will go to the curve selector and I will select the outside curve. So now with this gumball I can adjust the height, the width, so need to refresh and I start seeing my results. It's really easy. We just need to adjust, if we need to adjust any detail, we adjust the gumball, and here we go. Refresh. So now we will have the first curve defined. I go to the second one and I will define now in the second operation these two curves, so I can select two curves. And now I have the gumball. I will hide the first operation gumball I don't need, so I just have now the gumball for this operation. So I just refresh to see the result. As you can see, we have the emboss just in between the two selected curves, so I can readjust the gumball just to make sure everything is okay. I can change even the profile if you want, just select any from the library, and always remember to refresh. So this would be the result. One operation was added to the previous one, so the next step will be to select, I will in this case to select all the inside curves, and the idea will be to use all these curves in this operation. So I adjust the gumball and refresh. Let's see the results. Everything looks good. Probably I will need to smooth a little bit, but so far I like the result, so I can adjust a little bit to the gumball if needed, but looks good. So just refresh, and I believe it's okay. I can move on from here. I will need just to smooth a little bit these details. So add a new operation and operation type smooth operation. So automatically the smooth will be on. You will have this circle which you can drag with your cursor, and it will smooth all the area where you apply it. So as you can see, I'm just smoothing the model, breaking these sharp edges, smooth all the reliefs, in this case the transitions. As you can see, just click and drag with your mouse over the area you want to smooth. It's really easy. Okay, so let's finish this part. You just click and drag, visually control the smoothing you are applying. So in this case probably a little bit more in all this area, just to make sure I have a smooth result. Okay, now much better. I really like it. Maybe in the outside part I can smooth as well. So once you turn on smooth, you can smooth all your model. Now I'm just click and drag over the area you want to smooth. It's really easy. Very good, so looks fine. I can turn off the smooth operation and I will just refresh to make sure the results are exactly as I need, and check mark, click OK to apply the results to the document. So I will just change to rendered display mode to make sure we see the results as they are. Looks very good. So this is the idea. Thank you.